don't get to go, really, ever. And I don't say that lightly. My brain just feels a little bit scrambled. I think this speaks to what early intervention does. Hello and welcome back to another vlog. I'm excited to spend a couple days with you. It is Tuesday morning and I am heading out to an IEP meeting. Tuesday, June 11th. And we're in IEPs. This is weird. I was telling Mark last night how it's kind of cool that because this isn't the way I normally do my job, I don't feel like I'm doing my job. Like, I'm really excited to go to this IEP because I don't get to go to initial IEPs really ever anymore. And so being the parent's first experience in an IEP meeting in our school district, it's just really cool because if you know me by now, if you've watched enough of these vlogs, I strive for that connection, not just with my kids, but with their families. And so these IEP meetings to me are a very meaningful time to just continue making connections, just to continue learning together and supporting this child. And it's not a time for a parent to learn about all the things their child is not yet doing. It's a time for us to really lay a foundation of this is how like we're gonna help your kid thrive. And it's just I'm really stoked about it. And so that's the first part of my day. And after that I have about an hour and a half, hopefully, at least, before we go into another assessment. So it's a double duty day, and then after that it's time to come home, work out, go to improv. So we have a full day today and I'm excited about it. Just got done with the IEP. It's hot, so I had to take off. I'm wearing my cute little striped shirt, but for the drive from here to figuring out my next step, I'm gonna not be in that. But I have about an hour and 45 minutes until the assessment. That is like, I don't know, a 10-minute drive from here. And I think I brought my computer and I'm like, I should just go get some work done at like a coffee shop or whatever. And I do have a lot of Starbucks gift cards. So I think that's the move. That was a good little hang. So, fun story time. This morning, I was like in a weird state of mind. Sorry, you get to look up at me because I cannot find my tripod when I'm like out and about like this kind of a thing, and I don't want to lug around the vlog camera. I am just vlogging on my phone, which I love the iPhone 15 Pro because it has really good quality. But anyways, I was just like, I think because like I had an IEP and it was my first IEP for these summer assessments, and it's an initial IEP. Like, I haven't been in an initial in quite some time, like I was saying earlier. So I think I started to psych myself out as I was like leaving the house. And you know when you have those moments like that, basically the way I look at this is it's like God trying to tell me, slow down, everything's fine. Because I was starting to get really frazzled. Yeah, frazzled would be a good way to put it. Like, I was running into things. I kept running into the same wall, carrying my coffee around and spilled coffee. I was gonna wear a white shirt today, and when I put it on, I like got makeup all over it, and so I had to throw it in the hamper, and I was like, well, I had my whole outfit planned out, now I have to take time to do that. Like, I don't know, I was a little extra frazzled. As I was driving, even feeling that way, I realized like, I'm just feeling a little bit frazzled, and it's okay. It's okay to feel those nerves. It's good to feel those nerves. And I was like, what can I get excited about? And just doing my little mindset hacks. But then really what helped me was I just was just breathing, just trying to take some breaths as I was driving. That really saved me. So highly recommend just taking deep breaths and focusing on your breath if you're in those moments of like almost panic. Like, I just felt very not myself, but it's okay. We're here, we're learning from it. The meeting, you know, overall it went well. And then, you know, I still kind of felt that energy as I was leaving. And so I came to Starbucks, got my coffee, got my little snack, sat there, and I worked on a little work, looked at my calendar, checked some things off the list. It just felt really good. I felt just like I could regroup a little bit and take some time just to chill out, and that was nice. I also brought my book, Living Untethered. This is the next Michael Singer book. I brought this and I started reading the next chapter I'm on, but then it was too loud in there. So I'm gonna actually just head to the house now. I'm gonna be like 20 minutes early, but I think I'm just gonna sit and read in my car for a little bit before we start that assessment. Home. And I need a snack so bad. I didn't even finish my coffee. The assessment was really good. I liked it because both parents were there. Not that I'm against when they're not there. It's just you kind of can hear what parents see. Like one parent was like, oh, he, doesn't sign. One parent was like, oh, I've seen him do it once, like for more or whatever. And I'm like, okay, like, so that shows me like there's a, maybe inconsistency of skill or emerging skill. Like I don't know. It was just, those are my very scattered thoughts afterwards, but just grateful to have an assessment where both parents were present and I could do my interview. But it was also, I noticed I was like sweating more during the interview because both parents were there. Because usually if I'm like just chatting with one parent, it just, I don't know, while you're chatting with them, it's just the two of you. But then like, I was like, am I looking at both parents in this situation? Like making sure, I don't know. It was just, I was in my head a little bit with it. I am gonna make myself like a little avocado hard-boiled egg snack situation. And I'm also going to take a Magic Mind. I need to get back on my Magic Mind grind. Also, it just tastes so good. Like, we are supposed to work out and then I want to get a little bit of editing done. I started editing the next vlog yesterday, but I want to really get it finished. I have a lot of time tomorrow to get work done on it, but I would ideally like to get it mostly finished by tonight. So that way it's ready to go and all I have to do is link it and upload it to YouTube tomorrow to get ready for the release day on Thursday, because Thursday's vlog days. So that is my goal for the next couple hours, and then work out at some point and then go to improv. So let's do little things like that around the house. Let's putter around the house, shall we? We have worked out. I am so hungry. So Mark and I are about to eat and go to improv. Phew! Good morning, happy Wednesday. We are having ourselves a nice slow little morning. I mean me, Sposh, and you. Mark left for work about, I don't even know what time it is right now. He left for work a little bit ago, maybe like 30-40 minutes ago. And I do have an assessment today, but not until noon. And so we have been reading and journaling, and I am about to just quickly tidy up the kitchen. But I wanted to get on here, say hello. Improv was fantastic last night. We have this game called Day in the Life. And what happens is an audience member gives like details of what a day in their life looks like. And then like 7 or 8 of the class members are up on the stage and they basically do a 10 to 15 minute scene where they're going in and out of different parts of the day. And I gave my life for that. So it was just interesting to see what people's take on a speech pathologist is. Definitely might need to do a little educating. Just saying. It was hilarious. Homegirl's getting so cozy, but I'm about to get off this couch because it's time for me to get to work. I'm going to do just a quick tidy of the kitchen, like I said, and then probably get a little bit of I really want to get tomorrow's vlog like completely done before I go to the assessment, and my plan was I do have to run to the post office to do a journal shipment, and then I also want to get those Amazon returns done. So maybe I'll leave here a little bit early to get kind of a head start on that stuff. And then after the assessment, I was going to come home and write a report. But what I'm thinking is I know I'll get the vlog edited today. Like, that's always the fun part, is editing the vlog. Probably should start writing reports and scoring some tests this morning before I leave. I think that's what I should do. Get that stuff out of the way so I can come home and just have time editing, which is just way more fun. That way, if I'm tired, editing doesn't feel so difficult because I know what I'm doing, versus if I'm tired after the assessment, I'm not gonna wanna score. I'm not gonna wanna do more of that, you know? So I think that's what I need to do. So cheers. Let's tidy this kitchen. We'll start by unloading the dishwasher. I just got finished with the scoring on the child. I don't know if you saw the last vlog or one of the last vlogs, where I said after the assessment I was stumped, but I didn't know if this child was gonna qualify. Let me tell you through my thought process a little bit. So I just went through, this is the one where I was grateful that I had the Little Bee speech test center hive on my phone, because I just put everything through, like I did the analysis on all his sounds, and he's coming up. I love this, you guys. And I am an affiliate for the brand, but this is not a sponsored video. I just have to share how much this saved my butt, because I went through and I just noted all the distortions, all of the substitutions, omissions, and because I put in his birthday, we have his age and all of that, it generated a full report. I'm not gonna use that as my report, but I'm gonna be able to copy and paste what it says, and it just tells me there's no delay. There are some things to kind of keep in mind and be aware of as this child's speech and language develops, but as far as like age appropriate sounds, he's got them all. So he's a DNQ. So what I am going to do as far as my due diligence for this child, because, and just to clarify too, like language all is coming out average, above average. I'm always apprehensive because I just want to give all the services and supports I can, but we also have to remember, like, if they don't need it, they don't need it. So what I can do, whoops, my battery died. Anyways, just got a new battery in. But what I was essentially saying is this child's most likely not qualifying. What I can do and what I feel right by this child is to make sure that I am providing any handouts for parents, like on developmental norms or how to continue to model, you know, the speech sounds and all of that, and make sure I'm recommending kind of those at-home ideas for them. It's not like a home program type of thing, but it's just what can you do at home to continue to support development, because so far, you know, things have been good. He was an early intervention baby, like he had services in place, and I think this speaks to what early intervention does. Like sometimes, you know, they don't need it anymore. Pretty cool. I'm about to get ready. I'm gonna make a smoothie and then get ready, and then I'm going to try this. It's Sachu, the lip liner stain, but I saw on TikTok how people are able to put this like on their whole lips if they exfoliate them first. And I think I'm gonna try it. I'm a little nervous. I'm gonna go make a smoothie and eat before, because then it has to sit on your lips for like 10 to 20 minutes, I think. So wish me luck. A quick update. I'm not done with my makeup, but I just peeled this off. I let it sit for 10 minutes. I'm so glad I didn't let it sit for 20. It is too dark. No. I have to figure out how to get this off before I leave the house, because this is not it. So I might just exfoliate my lips again and call it a day. I think I just need a different color, but I'm trying to rub it off and it's definitely stained on there. So that's fun. I have made the button-down shirt over everything my entire personality, and I don't say that lightly. This is the fit for the assessment. So we got a text this morning from the psych who was talking to the parent. Apparently this child has very, very severe allergies to like pet fur and seasonal allergies and stuff. And a lot of what I wear, like my deodorant, my perfume, has essential oils in it. So I'm wearing deodorant, but I'm hoping this keeps it covered up. That's part of why I was like, I have to wear the button down again for like the 5th day in a row. But I have to make sure, I have a lint roller in my car. I have to make sure that I lint roll myself before I leave. I wore this outfit because I'm gonna have to put tennis shoes on because we have to walk into the house without shoes. And I get it, it's just a lot of things to think about getting ready to go in, and also like, I don't wanna give this child any allergies, so I'm not wearing any perfume. First things first, we're gonna go do our errands, but this lip stain, I mean, they're gonna be like, Marie, are you like going on a date after this? Or what? I'm hoping in like the next hour it just kind of dies out a little bit, but oh. Amazon or maybe it's UPS, I don't know, but somebody's getting strict with their return policy, because I used to be able to bring in like the package with, as long as I had the QR code on Amazon. And even if it didn't have a label on it, the label that came with me, they were like, they would just slap a label on this box because it's not fragile. But she was like, no, it needs to be the original packaging, or you can buy an envelope or a box here. And I was like, absolutely not. I will wrap it in old Trader Joe's bags or something, but I am not buying a bag to ship this back in. So I don't know, I have to figure that out later. Let's head to the assessment. I'm home from assessments and it feels good to be home. I say assessments, one assessment. I'm home from my one assessment. But it is nice. It went a little bit longer. The last couple have gone longer. I think just parents have more questions for us, especially because like in these assessments, we aren't able to yet determine what a child qualifies for. If you're not familiar with like the public education system, or at least when we are in our specific state, or maybe it's my area, I'm not 100% sure exactly how everybody else lays this all out. But when you're looking at services, you're looking at a continuum of options. And sometimes it looks like our full inclusion preschool program, but sometimes the needs of the student don't warrant that. They warrant maybe something that provides a little bit more support, maybe something that provides less support. Like, it just really depends on what the child needs. And so there were a lot of questions for this particular child. Just the parents had a lot of questions, about that. My brain just feels a little bit scrambled with all these different decisions and things I need to talk through with other professionals. But right now, I get to go into the editing and uploading portion of my day. And I'm so grateful because I'm really excited for tomorrow's video. Tomorrow's video that's going out is going to be the very first one of all these assessments. So it's like me, getting ready for it and packing my therapy bag and kind of talking through my initial thoughts on everything. And so, yeah, it's just really, really fun to kind of watch back and edit and get ready for you. Okay, I have one vlog exporting. I can't even talk right now. I spent too much time staring at a computer. So I'm going to sit on the couch for a minute, maybe read or something, and just chill out a little. But we are gonna probably head out on a little evening walk here soon. Oh, you know what I should be doing right now? I should be prepping dinner because we're gonna have salmon tonight. So I'm gonna get that going. Come to think of it, but just wanted to update you. We got the vlog done. Woohoo! I do still need to do links, but I have them all written down. I just need to copy and paste them into the description, but I gotta wait for it to export anyway. So you know what? Computer break, and a Sash break. Because she's the best. Dinner was delicious. And now I am the most excited human because I'm gonna take an everything shower, clean the kitchen after that, probably put a heatless curler in my hair before bed, all those things, wind down for the night. But I wanted to say thank you for joining me in this last couple days. Tomorrow's meeting, I was supposed to have an IEP meeting and it actually got moved to Monday. So I don't have anything but report writing, a couple errands to run tomorrow. So I figured, you know what, we'll end the vlog here. I'll give myself a day off of filming and then pick it back up Friday or Saturday for a weekend vlog. So yeah, thanks for hanging with me. Thanks for reflecting with me. I cannot wait to see you in the next vlog or video. So until then, have a great one. I love you so much. Okay, bye.